I don't know the last time we did one, but we definitely wanted to plan one after the website release. It went a little later than we expected, but we wanted to kind of have everyone adjust to the website and then ask any questions on why we decided to go on a new website, what we're planning on the new website, and stuff like that, as well as just asking about what's going on at Mineplex. So really glad everyone could attend here today. And please let me know if my mic is bad. Last time people were saying I was consuming my mic, so I want to make sure it's a good balance. All right. So we're going to be going over some of the questions and answers that you guys gave us in the forum. Feel free to also keep sending in questions throughout the Q&A if you do have any, or if you have any follow-up ones, you can also follow up in the chat. We'll probably be reading that as well. All right, cool. So we'll start off the first question to Mapman, and that question is, when will CM members be promoted? And when will Season 6 begin?
So in terms of new CM members, that's something I have to talk with the monitors about, talk about the CMAs. I typically try and promote people towards the start of a season or the end of a season. And in terms of Season 6 beginning, there's no exact timeline right now. We're working on the content. The event server is now dead. Not dead. So we're still working on the content there. We have some very fun stuff planned for Season 6, but as of right now, there's no date that we're releasing.
So TLDR, hashtag soon.
Ooh, that is...
soon TM. But yeah, cool. So I'll just go on to the next question, and this one's more of a fun question, is what's your favorite game on Mineplex? The person added, hint, the answer is always clans. If the answer isn't clans, why? So personally for me, I've always liked Dragon Escape just because I really like the parkour aspect of it, and it's a good thing you can just do on the side while you're in a meeting or listening to music or something like that. It doesn't require too much thinking, so that's why I enjoy doing that. If any of the staff know, whenever I'm in admin Q&As, admin meetings, all I'm doing around in staff one is pacing around. That's how I like to do things. Dean, you can go on to the next answer.
I've always had like a soft spot for Dom or Dominate. I used to play it a lot, but don't really anymore. But yeah, but right now I'd say Halloween Havoc, non-bias.
We'll keep going no order. Go ahead, Emily.
All right, so it changes from time to time because I don't like playing the same things over and over again. But right now, my favorite probably has to be Nano Games because I like Mixed Arcade. It's always been one of my favorites, and it's like Mixed Arcade, but better. So yeah, Nano Games.
My favorite has to be Cake War still. I mean, I got a Cake War profile picture and a banner, and that's definitely my favorite. It's just fun to play.
So this one might come as a surprise to a lot of you guys, but my favorite game is Clan. I've been working with it for a long time, and I haven't played it myself in a bit, but I still have as much fun with it now as I did.
Wow, plot twist.
I know.
My favorite game is anything but Clans.
Thanks, man.
I like Monster Maze. Monster Maze is my favorite.
Ooh.
I wish we could fix it.
I've got to agree with Emily. Nano Games is really fluid and just fun because of the different...
I'll have to go with SSM.
Oh,
yeah, I've played it for a long time and I got really good at it, but then stopped playing. But yeah, SSM.
Cool. All right, so next questions for me is why was the mini admin in quotations ever created? So I think there was a little bit of confusion there on what's that all about? So basically, the difference between admins and mini admins is a lot of more on the internal side of things, but on the external side of things, they do different tasks and stuff like that. But however, I'm not certainly opposed to moving on these quotations mini admins to the admin team. It's just for structural reasons internally, they're just not. So yeah. Okay. So next questions for Toki is tacos or burgers?
Tacos, of course.
Okay, cool. And then next one's for Emily. Can I call you Emma?
Okay.
I don't get it.
He's he does this joke where he calls me that. You can just skip that question.
All right.
The answer is
hear it
no,
now.
Nichols. No, you cannot call me Emma. Thanks. All right.
Cool. And then from the for everyone, is what senior mod team / position did you get promoted to the admin team, or were you straight to admin, and how did it go down? So for me, I was on mod coordination. Most people will probably remember that. I was the mentoring manager there, so I would do a lot of the manager stuff, and then I moved on to mod cord admin, and then from mod cord admin, I moved to the head of staff position. Go ahead, Dean.
I mean, I was a senior mod on TM, and I got promoted when Tier left to do social media.
For me, I originally started off on community management, which included relations and events at the time. And when those teams split, I was on both, and now I lead both. So that's cool.
Ooh.
I started my way up from RP, then got promoted to Forum Ninjas, and got promoted to the admin of the Forum Ninjas.
I was a senior mod on clans management, and after all the changes there,
I
You disappeared.
yeah, I had a job interview with Chiss and FX7, and Chiss kept making fun of me for my name. So now I work here.
I was a senior mod on ModCord for quite a while before the merge, and then when the merge happened, I became the staff management lead under Dean, and then from there I got...
I was on support, then mod coordination. I was promoted to social media admin, and then moved to web development.
Cool. All right, so quick question, pineapple on pizza, and when did you guys join Mineplex, and how long have you been on the team? No, pineapple on pizza does not belong. Anyone that says it should is just wrong. So how long have I been on Mineplex? 2014, February, I think. I joined as a trainee. I was recruited from another server, and then by the trainee management admin at the time, and then so I joined the team.
May 4th, 2014.
I've been playing for a while. I think 2013 maybe. That's when I joined Dungeon, so yeah. I think it's 2013, and then I didn't go for staff until 2016, so yeah.
I don't quite remember when I joined, actually. I think it was in 2014. No, 2015, I think. 2015. I honestly don't remember, but it's been a couple years now.
So to go back to the first part of this question, I have to agree that pineapple does not belong on pizza. I find it.
I'm sorry. I forgot that part. I'm neutral on that, but I prefer bacon and mushroom.
Neutral on it.
I'll eat it if it's there, but like I prefer bacon and mushroom.
Yeah, I'm with Jarvis on that one. I don't really care.
And I joined the staff team in October of 2015.
All right, I actually love pineapple on pizza. It might be gross for some people, but I love it. And I joined the staff team November 22nd, 2014.
I don't eat a lot of pizza, so I don't know. I joined the staff team on Valentine's Day 2014.
Cool. So everyone, I guess whoever can answer this, but like, where do you see Mineplex Java in the next year, and what is your plan to grow the player base? So, just because I've been involved in production more than I have in the past, I've been actually really excited with some of the things we've been talking about. As you guys probably noticed, we've been doing a lot more updates, and we've added games again for Nano Games, and as well as Halloween Havoc. So we certainly have plans for more of a new game coming in as well, maybe late this year or early next year, but it's in the early stages. But in terms of updates, we have a lot of cool updates that will really bring the community together, that I personally believe. And there's a lot of cool updates that I feel like the OG people will like. I don't want to say the game name yet, but there's a lot of good updates that the old people will like, and then the new players that will really enjoy it as well. So I'm really excited for the Java side from what I've been planning on.
Everyone pick Challenger. The next year, we plan on focusing around fixing bugs like we did at the beginning of this year, as well as focusing on player retention and making sure players stay on the server, because we still have a lot of players who are new and join the server. They just don't stay very long. So we have to focus on fixing that. And that's kind of our goal coming up this next year. As well as, like Nathan said, we plan on doing some major updates to some classic games that we're hoping everyone will like.
Cool. And then this question is for everyone again, is like, what is your most and least favorite part about in your position? So the best part is definitely being able to work with a lot of departments. It's a really good experience working production, marketing, as well as staff. I really actually do enjoy working with the people around me. Everyone comes from different culture, and it's cool to work with different people from like different ideas and stuff like that. So I really enjoyed that. The least favorite would be probably removing people from the team. That's never fun conversations. You kind of work together for a long time, you become friends, but then at the end of the day, it's still important to be head of staff, and you have to make tough decisions.
I think mine is very similar. I do really enjoy working with a lot of different people, especially now that I'm QA manager. I get to test with a bunch of different people on QA and QAT, and sometimes even community management. And it's a great time most of the time. But the thing that I enjoy least is probably, if I'm going to be completely honest, it's probably sometimes the overly negative feedback that we get for things that we push out. I get people not loving stuff, but sometimes be a bit more constructive, could help.
Mine is pretty similar to Nathan's. What I really enjoy most about community management and event squad is all of the type of players that we get to work with and listen to and interact with. Just doing that has kind of been my number one priority since I got trainee. and that's really enjoyable for me. For the bad part, I guess, is kind of like putting my foot down and having to like be that leader type of person. For those who know me, you know that I'm pretty like laid back and like fun, so that can be a little difficult sometimes, but yeah, that's it for me.
For me, I would say the most enjoyable thing is just generally working with my team here and the rest of the community. It's always nice to see what community has to say about the different things that we brought up. Although I wish sometimes they could be a bit more positive on things rather than always being negative. The bad things is that I guess I tend to ban a lot of people, and I don't like all the harassments that you guys giving me. So that's just the thing. It's a small pet peeve.
So for me, my favorite part is working with a game that I've been playing myself for a long time, and knowing that there's a lot of different ways people enjoy playing the game, and just working with the game in different ways. Least favorite part is definitely the drama on that side of the community at times. Can be a little rough to go through, but at the end of the day, I really enjoy what I do. So, yeah.
I think I keep answering this question the same every time it's asked. I love logging into the build server and just seeing like amazing creations that are made. It always blows me away when I see some of our builders create some awesome content. Recently, it's definitely been our marketplace team has been absolutely killing it in like terms of creativity and content creation. But our build team, our standard volunteer build team, is definitely still wow me every time I still log into the normal build server. So it's awesome. And as always, the same thing answer too. I hate getting rid of people, especially some of the people I've demoted have broken like state laws before. That's never a fun conversation to have with people. So I think it's I think it's the same thing for everyone. It's not a good thing. Don't get demoted, guys.
Yeah, part of my favorite part is being able to connect with people more. With my mentors and with the trainees and mods in general, I've been talking to a lot more people and interacting more, which is like everyone else, I do hate to have to demote someone when they've messed up so many times and haven't improved, but it's just a thing of life, I guess. And I also don't really like people treating me differently. Like, I'm not just admin, I'm a person.
For me, I'm doing what I like, which is coding and some design. So generally, I like everything I do. The least favorite part is when I do something and it completely breaks, and there's like a freak out everywhere.
Wake up in the morning, go to the web chat, see Jarvis freaking out.
Yeah, everyone just starts freaking out. So
at web. What's going on? What's going on?
And usually happens when I'm not available, so it's perfect. But yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna combine the next. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Just, I'm pretty sure no one's gonna no one's gonna fire me for this, but WebGlitch managed to ban a couple of my 4 moderators by the change that he made. So good job on that.
Not just your moderators. Trust me.
It wasn't like a user ban or anything. It was like an IP ban. So like no one could actually get on the site. that was amazing.
If you were IP banned, it was because of web.
Yep.
Thanks, web.
No problem.
Right. Cool. Next question. I'm going to be combining a question. It's basically, what is your best achievement you've done in here / favorite project you've led? So probably proudest would probably be helping take over the project management for the website. It was easily the hardest few months of my Mineplex career, getting that pushed out, working with basically everyone on the Mineplex org, but seeing how good of a reaction everyone had to the website was probably like just, I felt really proud for everyone that worked on it, and just, yeah, it was great.
My biggest achievement here, I'd say that's probably the merge between TM and Modcord. It was a very long process, and we had to make sure that a lot of things went well and were merged correctly. I remember spending like 10 hours merging Trello boards and stuff like that. But in the end, I think we put down a solid foundation for Toki to work off of now.
For me, nothing is as big as like merging like two senior mod teams, but I think the biggest achievement so far would be getting the ideas team to a point where like it's an actual like working sub team. It took a while for that to happen, and it was a lot of pouring our soul into it and fighting for it and making sure that it got what it needed to survive. And yeah, that's my best, I guess, so far.
I can't hit anyone in this game. I don't know why. But my biggest achievement so far now, not that the website is out, I would say that is one of my biggest achievements. Even though like I don't have a lot of like, but I did spend hours and hours tweaking the permissions and testing things and whatnot just to make sure everything works right. I say that was one of my biggest achievements here.
For mine, I'm gonna have to say the Charles Witherden raid in clans is by far the one that I've put the most time and work into, because it's really our biggest sort of end game kind of effort. So that was a lot of time and effort in balancing and tweaking things and testing things, and yeah.
I have a lot of achievements. I helped design a lot of things in Mineplex. I think one of my biggest achievements is finally getting the build team to a state where it's making Mineplex money. Creating the marketplace team and giving some of my builders actual jobs is a huge success for me. So I'm happy that my builders are happy.
I haven't actually led many projects yet since I'm the newest admin, of course, but I did help Dean out with the merge, which was fun. Right now, I've got some trials, which is staff quizzing changes. That's about it.
This one should be obvious for me. The website. I've been working on it for a while, and yeah, that's it.
Question: how do you get admin? You just get it. Let me see. Next question. What is your favorite project / map the build team has made? Probably at T3.
What?
What is your... Yeah, / map.
Me and Mapletop tag team duel making nano games. Some of my favorite projects I led.
Do you want to answer 1956? Can you talk about that or not?
1956. I like the new lobby. However, I really miss the 2015 lobby. Is there any way that lobby could return? Perhaps our next lobby could be a remaster of the 2015 lobby. Maybe. That's all I can say.
All right, Meth, you can read the next question.
Oh boy, that's a long question. Many parts. One, out of all of your experience playing clans, what is your best memory in the game? I would have to say back in either alpha or beta, one of my allies was getting siege, so I ran on over there, took a 6v1 for him, and that was the end of that. Favorite feature or ideas that we've been able to get implemented? Definitely, like I said earlier, Charles Witherden raid. That was a very large one. And from what's my favorite season of clans? My favorite season is either one we're in now or season 3, just because I feel like we didn't have too many big problems there. So yeah.
Cool. Dean, what is the best idea to become a Bedrock trainee?
Okay, so here's what you do, right? You go to www.mineplex.com/application.pe, and you fill out an application. And that is the best idea that I have to become a Mineplex trainee.
You heard it here first.
I missed a step up. I'm applying for comm now. I don't know how I got here.
Did we answer pretty much 1962?
1962.
Kinda.
Maybe, not directly.
Okay, what is your favorite Halloween candy? I don't know. Smarties? Smarties are pretty good. What, is that a bad answer?
You mean the chalk candy?
What's the chalk
Are you
candy?
are you talking about the chocolate ones or like the chalk?
There's chalk? What?
Yeah, there's
They taste
chalk
like
in
chalk.
America. Yeah.
Really? I like
Like
Smarties.
an actual chalk?
They're
Are you
good.
talking about the chocolate ones though?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
we don't have those in
No.
America.
America has like ones that taste like
Oh.
chalk.
Oh. It's good. It's good, though. For Americans who don't know what it tastes
They're
like.
like bigger M&Ms, basically.
Yeah. Your 3-year-old cousin is smart, then. Okay.
Dean, what's your favorite Halloween candy? Go.
We don't do Halloween over here.
Dean, what's your favorite candy?
We have this chocolate called Milka, which is really good. Don't know if anyone knows that.
Oh, you're seeing some yeses? Plus ones?
Okay,
It's
Nessa,
like
I'm.
Swiss Alps chocolate.
Oh,
Chocolate.
I want chocolate now. Anyway, Nessa, I'm not gonna say lollipops. That's cliche. Anyway, I don't even know. Probably Kit Kat. Matt's right. Kit Kats are great.
So my thing is Kit Kat.
Nate, what's your favorite candy?
Oh, whoa! Totally forgot it was my job.
He was here just to listen to us.
Yeah, I really forgot I was next. I would say my favorite candy are
Starburst.
Interesting.
Which color?
pink.
Ooh, bad choice.
Is that the watermelon one?
No, it's like the pink lemonade one, isn't it?
Oh.
I thought they were strawberry.
I think it's
am
strawberry, isn't it?
like
Yeah,
80% sure it's strawberry.
Okay, well, I don't know anything. My favorite is Twix.
Left or right?
Both at the same time.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
Savage. My favorite is Reese cups. They're delicious.
Oh.
That's
yeah.
fair.
Can I change my answer to that, actually?
Oh, it's too late. Sorry.
Yeah,
Pick
it's
the
already in
chocolate.
the record.
I don't like candy.
Oh my god. It's
Okay. I really liked Halloween Havoc and how challenging it is. Will we get a new Christmas game as well? Will it be challenging? I'd love to see more types of these games. Dean can probably talk more about the difficulty, like why we chose this difficulty, and then talk more about that.
Yeah. So all credit for that goes to Mapletop, obviously, because he is amazing. So why we chose to have a challenger mode this time around, and I kind of talked about it in the update post on the forums. Basically, we felt as though Halloween Horror was kind of too easy a little bit, and then we obviously had Pumpkin's Revenge, which was way too hard for most people. So we wanted a game that was kind of in between that. So that became Halloween Havoc. But then we also wanted a little bit more of a challenge for people who wanted a challenge. And that's where the Challenger mode came from. For Christmas, obviously I'm not going to spoil too much, but there will probably not be a new game. If anything, there will be a game that's based off of Christmas Chaos 2 that'll be a little bit more improved.
We still have something awesome coming Christmas. Don't worry about it. But it's probably not going to be a challenging thingy like Halloween.
All right, let's let Mopple say his piece about Halloween Havoc. Wait, do you have access now?
Hello? Can somebody hear me? Oh, I'm just down here. Let me change my nickname real quick. It's at the top. Okay, cool. Hello, everybody. Yeah, Dean is mostly right about that. We won't be having a new Christmas game this year, but we will. There will be changes to Christmas Chaos 2, but we don't have time to do a new one this year because otherwise we'd have no sweet game updates that are coming soon TM. So, yeah.
Leak? Yeah. Whatever happened to the map update videos that got posted on the Mineplex Games channels? They were always a cool way to promote Mineplex, but to also incentivize players to get on, play on the cool maps.
They were way too much of an investment for how little people actually watched them.
But more trailers in the future, don't worry. For other stuff. No, I don't want to answer the next one. Feel free to interrupt me if you guys see a question you want to answer and stuff like that. I'm just skipping through, by the way.
Someone asked, will some of the arcade games get a dedicated server restored? If so, which ones? Maybe. And maybe. Do you think there will be another new Mineplex lobby in the future? Yes, there will be. We have a Christmas one coming out next.
I did not build the HH map. It was mostly Dean. What changes are being made to make sure people's voices are heard on the forums? Ooh, this is directly at Emily. You can tease a little, just a little, just a little.
Wait, where are we?
We're at 1981.
Ooh, we have a really special. Yeah, I'm not going to. Okay, we have a very special project that will be coming out soon. Web is working with us on a cool little thing that will allow us to collect some cool stuff from you guys about things that you guys want.
I just realized this win room is half of a lobby prototype we never released.
Okay, let me see. At Blue Beetle HD and Dean, what back-end work do you do? I feel like we haven't heard as much about your positions. So, I assume more on the project side. So, ever since Samson left, me and Dean have obviously been doing more of the production stuff. So, what we do is do the QA parts of it. We run QA, make sure quality assurance. We meet up with devs to go over projects and stuff like that. We work more directly with them, and it helps me personally in my role better because I'm in marketing, so I'm more involved in projects. I can understand the projects better and then kind of market it out to you guys. But yeah, Dean, do you want to elaborate on anything more that I'm missing?
No, that's pretty much it.
Okay. Cool. Let me see. Oh, can't talk about that yet.
Oh, I could do this one. I feel like the map that was used for Gem Hunters was wasted. Is there any way we could bring it back? Yes, we have many plans to bring it back in multiple ways. We feel like it was wasted too because we spent 4 months making it for a game that got removed. So we are definitely doing something with it.
Cool.
Bedrock may possibly be one of the avenues. Maybe.
If you had to spend one full day with another admin, which one would you choose? Well, for me, like, I personally really enjoy all my admins. They're all special in their own like little way that I just really couldn't choose.
That's his way of saying none of them.
They're all unique. They have their own strengths. I would love to get to know each and every one of them more at a personal level. So I just really couldn't give you an answer.
That's such a non-answer, like a political, like an answer a politician would give.
Does anyone else want to answer that?
Well, I did spend a mine fair with Nate.
Yeah, spent many a mine fair.
And does it make you want to spend another day with him?
No, not really.
No.
Thanks, man. Means a lot.
Feels bad.
What's that thing that you keep watching at every hotel?
Forensic Files.
Forensic Files? You always turn on Forensic Files once we got back to the hotel room.
It's a good show.
I feel like Nathan and I could spend a day playing Overwatch.
Can I join?
Yeah, we were having good games yesterday.
Oh, it was so good. Nathan ate a grav and then got a 4K with a Diva bomb right after that.
Man,
That was great.
I'll join you guys.
Yeah,
Just
do it.
me whenever you're up.
6 stack.
Yeah, 6 stack.
Yeah.
If you guys see us on QP. All right, let's see. I really enjoyed the anniversary event. I think you should do one every year. Possibly. I think specifically, I thought it was a 5-year anniversary. Ryan was Strut 20 was out of town, so I was like, "Ooh, that'd be fun to manage this project." But I don't know if we could do that all the time. I think we kind of also lucked out because Muppletop was already working on some of the fixes to some old games that made it kind of cool. Mopple, are you willing to do one for every year?
No comment. I can't say that.
But I'm open to it. Okay, there hasn't been any MCL tournament for a while. Any plans for a new one? I can't say we've had very good discussions with MCL to do another tournament. I think we're in the final stages of potentially pushing one out that I think older players will enjoy. Is Mineplex still open for any job applications? Yes, I think we're still open for developer applications, but not for the modeler ones.
Yeah, we filled that. I still need to close it.
Oh, okay. But you can also apply as a Bedrock or Java trainee anytime.
Or a builder. Hello.
Yes. Do you have any plans directed at the Bedrock platform? Oh, Brian.
Yes.
Brian's here too.
What?
Can
No,
Brian
don't let Brian
tease
talk.
anything? Oh. Actually, a little afraid.
Brian will never stop talking.
Oh, no.
I don't think he's actually in the channel. I don't see him.
He was chatting earlier.
Was he?
Oh, he's here. Yeah. He's
Oh, no, yeah, there he is. Hold on. Wait, you're. Oh, he is unmuted. He just has to unmute himself.
Wait, give us a little tease for Bedrock. Oh.
Can't talk.
Okay, there you go. No tease.
So next question. What question are you at?
I'm looking at 2014 already. Feel free to do any of the questions I skipped, though.
Who's the best PvPer?
Me.
Nate or Jarvis, probably.
What is happening?
Jarvis plays a lot of Game Wars, so.
Not anymore.
Oh, okay. There you go. There's your answer.
Should we expect more non-popular games to be removed, I think is the question. No, we don't plan on removing any more games. Will there be more story-ish like missions, like Halloween Havoc? Maybe. I think that's still being talked about. Will Bob Rossmorph ever be available to purchase with shards? No, it's PVC ad. Well, I guess no, it's PVC ad. How did it feel going from build admin to production? Build admin was always involved with production. So like a glove.
Toki, what was the first thing you planned or wanted to do when you got admin?
Well, I didn't really plan a whole lot. I just kind of took a spectator role and seen how the team was functioning. Well, both teams, RC and staff. And over the course of the month, I've made little changes, but nothing too drastic, until we announce the new mentoring manager on the 31st.
Do any of you guys, besides T3, plan on making an appearance to Minefair in 2019? Well, I plan on making. I don't know. We haven't actually agreed to go to Minefair next year at all yet.
I talked to Jarvis right before this Q&A if he would road trip down with me to Seattle, but he didn't give me a definitive answer, so.
No, that was a definitive answer. That was a definitively no.
So we will not be road tripping down from Vancouver down Seattle.
If I have to.
How about me? You're leaving me alone.
Cruise did with that plane.
Oh yeah, we're at the next one this next week, in the one town. What's it? Charleston. Charleston,
yeah,
right? Yeah, that's the word. I don't know. Charleston. We'll be at Charleston this next weekend. That's the last one we're confirmed to be going to.
Have any of you ever thought you'd become an admin on Mineplex, and how did you get when you got? How did you feel when you got invited to the team? So no, I personally, when I was working on Mineplex as a senior mod, I was never the goal just to get a position. It was just a good time to work with people, and then you just slowly keep moving up and up. And it felt really good to finally be like, it's kind of like being recognized for all your hard work when you get invited to the admin team because it's such a big role. So yeah, feels good.
It's exactly the same for me. I don't really have any different answer or anything.
Same for me, honestly. I feel like it's the same for all of us because you don't know what's gonna happen. But yeah, really happy with how things turned out.
Does anyone
What's
have
the
a
question?
different answer?
Yeah, I'll have to say ditto. Okay. Is being an admin a job? Yes, the admin team is a job. You do get compensated with gems in game.
And chest.
Yeah. I make sure I do /gem username at the end of the month just to make sure everyone's properly paid and their benefits are all covered by the gems. And then you can also store it at our Mineplex gem bank. We run a great investment plan as well as a good savings that we do. So yeah, it's a really good benefit package if you want to join the admin team. Oh, you got to talk to Strut about that, Brian, then, if you're not getting those benefits. Okay, will there be opportunities for smaller YouTubers? Yes, definitely. We're always looking to keep working with our smaller and bigger YouTubers in a lot of ways. We do have a creator content Discord that we work directly with them. I've been in contact with a lot of them as well, just talking about some of the concerns they have, some of the things they are needing, and we're always open to helping them create content on Mineplex in any way we can. So they just so we always encourage just two-way conversation. If they have any concerns, to come to us, and then we can help them. But yeah, if you're a small YouTuber, we're definitely looking to recruit you. Wait, T3, can you take over like facilitating? I'm gonna eat my burger.
Sure. Nathan, what's your favorite anime? Oh.
I've only seen one, Death Note, so I don't know.
Good choice. Good choice. Nate,
What number are we at?
how much memory is given to clans? 2032.
I could not tell you.
You don't know? Okay.
Sam?
Here's another one. Nate, between us two, who won mini golf? Pretty sure I won mini golf.
Me?
No,
Excuse
sure.
me.
No, hold
I
on.
destroyed you in mini golf.
I don't remember the such thing. I won the baseball one. That's what I remember.
Okay, yeah, you won the baseball round, but mini golf was, that was all.
What compelled you or what inspired you to become a staff on Mineplex in the first place? Dean, you can go first.
I honestly don't really remember that well. This was back in early 2014, so it's over 4 years ago. From what I remember, I wanted to help out, that's basically it.
For me, Mineplex has always been the server I'd always go on with my friends, and so I became really passionate about the community through playing the server and just basically having no life, playing it all the time. So yeah, I went for staff because I wanted to do more for the community, and yeah.
Jarvis,
Mm-hmm.
what was your motivation to apply for staff member?
What's my motivation to apply for staff?
What was your original motivation to apply for staff on Mineplex?
Oh, I guess something to do with banning the hackers and stuff like that, and just generally wants to play on the server.
Mm-hmm.
And to join Mineplex with Captain Sparkles.
Of course.
Jordan.
Nate, what was your excuse? I mean, reason.
Excuse, wow. For me, back in the day, since clans didn't exist when I got staff, it was mainly just wanting to help out wherever.
Mm-hmm. Toki, what was your motivation?
Well, kind of similar to everyone else. I wanted to help out, and I had a lot of free time. I also played a lot of SSM back in the day, and I was tired of hackers like owning me.
Fair. What about you? There?
Yep. Same reason as everyone. I wanted to help out, and I love the community, so I wanted to be more involved.
Well, there you go. If you want to help the community and be more involved, go to apply.mineplex.com. I think that was the link. I think it's correct. Are there any plans for making a Bedrock exclusive game mode soon? And can you give us any hints to things that are coming to Bedrock? where there are already multiple Bedrock exclusive game modes. But
what is this?
We do have plans to expand that roster. As well, it's like Bedrock is a completely different like segment of Mineplex. But we definitely have plans and development in the works for new games, new features, so on and so forth for Bedrock. I don't think I'm allowed to say anything yet because I don't have anything near development when it comes to games, I believe. But right now we're working on finishing up and expanding what the player housing is right now. Looking back, what do you think has most changed about Mineplex from 2015 to Mineplex now? Dean, you can go first.
Oh man. I mean, staff team wise, a lot has changed. I think in 2015 I became a senior mod on TM, and back then it wasn't what it is now. I feel like now we have a lot more structure for staff members and a lot more direction for staff members, and a lot more support for staff members. In terms of production and development, I think we can all see that stuff has changed in regarding that. But yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Emily?
I think well, I mean, a lot has changed, obviously. But I guess I'll speak on behalf of, like, COM. I'm not really sure if COM existed in 2015. I know it did in 2016. But now we have more resources on being able to listen to our players more and get ideas and feedback from you guys processed in a more, like, efficient manner, I guess. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, server management, but that was mainly events. Community management was never a thing when server management was around.
Jarvis, how has the forms changed from 2015 until now?
Oh, I can just summarize this in one word.
Besides the website.
Better. I'm getting like 2v1 right here. No, not 2v1. Like, hold on, give me a sec.
All right, I'll go ahead and answer.
Let me go.
So for me, my answer is pretty simple. For the vast majority of 2015, there was no clans, and after that, there is clans. So,
how has clans
big change
from the alpha to season 6?
A lot of new content for sure. The team internally has had a lot of changes from 2015 to now, because when I first joined the team, it was just sort of you join and there you go. That was it. And so we've provided a lot more structure to people who want to join the team now, as well as more help for the people who want to. So I think that's been a big help for the people who want to join our team.
Cool. Jarvis, are you dead yet?
I actually just killed that guy. Sorry, what was the question again?
How has the forms improved from 2015 to now?
Formed, right? I'll say overall it's gotten a lot better in terms of the oh my god. Guys, not now. Sorry, one sec.
Jarvis is currently getting wrecked. He's
Toki,
in the water.
How has everything you do, which is a lot, changed from 2015 until now?
Yeah, well, it's changed a lot, like Dean said, structure-wise. It's more refined, more communication between, like, mentors and back in 2015, I barely knew who my mentor was, let alone had frequent conversations with them. So
Mm-hmm.
Good times.
Nathan, how much have you changed as a person since 2015?
As a person, I grew up. I went from high school to university, so yeah, I grew up a lot as a person. Saw how the staff changes. I don't think it's as big as everyone says. Like, oh, Mineplex has. I see all the time. Mineplex has changed. I think it just evolves like all companies do, and we just readapt all the time. Well, let's see. Will we be seeing leaderboards for other games such as arcade anytime soon? Yeah, we actually. Oh yeah, Webb, you answer this. Yes.
Yeah, definitely. I'm currently working on those. They were just put on hold for a bit until I finished a few things. But a lot of different games that aren't added yet will be added, and you also have stats for Bedrock. The same page, same everything as Java. You'll look up your stats and find them and stuff. Yeah.
Besides Nano, are there any other games that will receive major updates coming before the end of the year?
This guy hacking?
Probably.
Get him.
Is he golfing?
Marple said that I could spoil this, and so I'm gonna. Master Builders is getting an update very soon.
I was just about to spoil that. Hold on, let's see Jarvis die first.
Bruh, I have a better Gapples than him.
By the way, your helmet broke, if you haven't noticed.
You're just getting tag team. Some dude just went off to go heal, and then now they're tag teaming back.
Drop me a
Jarvis.
Oh no.
They just want it for their signature. Oh, and the boots are gone.
Give me a boost to have another inventory slot.
Oh, it's.
While we're on the topic of that question about updates for Java and games and stuff like that, for everyone, like, I see some people getting flipping tables over the fact that it wasn't DOM. Champs is being looked at. It's just that stuff like Champions and Mindstrike and bigger games like that require a lot more time to be worked on, when like the Master Builder stuff has kind of happened like over a weekend as opposed to have happened over like the course of like multiple months. So it is something that we're definitely not ignoring it. It's just that we're having to kind of balance right now what we can do so we don't have like anything for a month and then stuff like that. So we are looking into it, but not right now.
We've started in-depth discussions on something like Champions 3.0, if it's possible, and what would it be included in it, that type of stuff, as well as updating Mindstrike to have an update in the first place.
All right, screw this guy. I know what he had. He had probably Infinity Boots or something.
Okay, Jarvis is salty.
Can't build. I'm so used to building in Fortnite. I just like literally try to build like things, so it doesn't work.
You're doing the Fortnite excuse. I see how it is. Is there any estimate regarding a potential leveling update? No estimate whatsoever. No.
We've talked about it recently, but yeah.
Regarding content creation, is there a priority to push updates to Java rather than Bedrock? No, it's two completely separate teams. Besides the designers, marketing, I think this is the only thing that's shared. Like the moderation teams are separate, the dev teams are separate, the like maintenance and all of everything, all of that is completely separate. So it's two completely different teams. If you see Java or Bedrock receiving more updates than the other one, that's just because there's more updates. I don't know. It's two separate teams.
Yeah, we have Alex on the Java side. We have Brian on the Bedrock side. So we have two dedicated people for each side.
Except builders. I guess builders technically go for both teams. So I guess you could blame the maps on the build team. I apologize. Any clubs that will be added to Discord in the near future? Yes. I just haven't gotten around to adding them.
Where are you guys from? Vancouver, Canada.
Oh, same.
Oh,
Dean, what central-ish kind of major region are you from?
Rotterdam, the Netherlands.
I'm from Michigan in the US.
I'm from Virginia in the US.
I'm from Northern California.
Indiana in the US.
Ontario, Canada.
There you go.
The
A bunch
cold
of Canadians
side.
here.
how old are all of you? Does anyone feel uncomfortable answering that?
Oh God.
Too old.
Too old, yeah.
I am
22.
56.
22.
People will believe you. People will believe
25 years old.
People are gonna run with that, Web, right?
Yep.
Yep.
It was 56. What was that? What was that leak that came? I think I'm 14.
Yeah, you're
Just
just
as nephew?
Yeah, you're 13.
Chase's nephew.
That's how he got the job. He's a 14-year-old.
I've been 14 for 3 years.
Everyone's making fun of me for sounding like a 12-year-old, so kind of crying right now.
I am 18.
I'm 23.
How did everyone discover Minecraft?
Younger brother. He was playing on like single player mode. Then he started playing like survival games and stuff. I'm like, oh, yo, that looks pretty cool. So I was like, okay, I'll buy myself one. Dean.
I don't know if anyone knows this YouTuber, CNanners. He had a Minecraft playthrough in 2010, I think, or something.
I discovered Minecraft through my mom. Actually, she bought it for herself, and I kind of stole it from her. Yeah, my parents are big gamers, but yeah, I stole it, and now
Wait,
it's
they
mine.
chose that IGN then?
No. I had an
Oh.
extra. No, I had an account before this one, and then I was like, this was before Mojang let you change your name. I'm like, I don't want to be this username anymore. So I had my mom and dad buy me a new account.
Yeah, I was like, wow, your mom named her own account after you?
Oh no. Nicholas, I'm not gonna tell you that.
Jarvis, how did you find Minecraft?
I think I already said this earlier. I discovered Minecraft through the magic of Jarden.
Mm-hmm.
I was actually really into his survival game series, the Hunger Game series.
I also discovered it through YouTube. I don't remember exactly who, but
I am surprisingly the exact same reason as Dean. I was a huge fan of Machinima Respawn, and their Call of Duty stuff was CNanners, Mr. Stark, and Hutch. And I just started following CNanners. Well, I've been following CNanners before that, but I just kept following CNanners in his episode 1 of Minecraft. I bought Minecraft the next day, so...
I discovered it through my husband, Len.
YouTube. I think it was Paul Sears Jr. That Minecraft YouTuber. I don't know, Minecraft YouTuber. Yeah.
Will there
Next
be
question.
yes update in the near future?
It's in the future.
In the
I
future.
don't know what you consider the near future.
But if you didn't know, recently we added three old games to the MPS.
Here's your MPS update.
Yeah. how is LT going to improve their interaction with the community? Well,
I'm inviting
added
everyone to
3 new LT members, so it is not just me now. So you have bumped the probability up.
So I'm sorry, you have to interact with me and Brian.
Yeah. Any upcoming updates from the website? Yes. So as something that Emily kind of alluded to is one of them. What web setup of leaderboards is another. Wandy is also going to be working on a new Play Now page, some bug fixes, and some cool stuff to just enhance it. But if you guys have any ideas, you can always.
I have some ideas for Wandy. I don't know when he's going to implement it yet.
Yeah, so a lot in the works.
Will paintball get its own game area? And if not, how can our community work towards adding a super paintball? Double super. When we removed the games earlier this year, we definitely heard a lot of disappointment from every one of those communities that was involved. And our initial knee-jerk reaction was to definitely just kind of wait a bit and see how thorough those communities actually are, because we removed one of the reasons we removed the games was because there's nobody playing them. That wasn't the exact reason for every one of the games we removed. We also removed them because we didn't see a potential future for them, or we had difficulties coming up with updates. It was more when we selected the games that we're going to say, we wanted to select priority in the games that we updated, or if we already had additional ideas on how we wanted to update the games, which is why most of them stayed. But paintball has definitely been, if not the most active community, even though the game is no longer there anymore. So we'll definitely be looking into something for you guys that isn't just throwing you into an MPS. But not soonish, maybe. I don't know. Depends on a bunch of stuff. Could you please start giving release dates for planned updates? No. We gave release dates for one of our clan seasons, and it came out a month after, I think, our initial date. We gave out a very, very rough estimate for the community's update, and that never came out, and we still hear about it. We put a sign in the lobby saying there was eventually going to be a co-op house, and we still hear about it. So no, we're not giving you any updates for what our updates are until they come out, because we have a bunch of things we always want to work on, and we can't do all of them. So, and we can't guarantee that they're going to come out until the day they come out, and then that's where you're going to hear about them. So, sorry. Are you planning on partnering or even merging with another server? Well, Minecraft has grown a lot since our last merger, and it no longer is just a community of servers anymore. Everyone in the Minecraft community is talking with each other. We don't have any initial partnerships or any initial server people we talk to. We want everyone to kind of be by themselves, because that encourages competition and that encourages people pushing each other to be the best. As well, a merger doesn't really make sense for us because we work entirely off of custom code, so the only thing we would really be bringing in is IPs and developers. So there's really not a whole lot of benefit in merging with another server.
Will Mineplex ever do IP bans? Yes. Do you prefer being mod cord or being head of staff? I enjoy being head of staff.
Crisps or chips? Well, I think everyone here is in North America, so if that answers your question.
Excuse me.
Mostly everyone. I'm sorry. Are you studying British English? Which one do you go for?
I normally speak American English, but
There you go.
I've been hanging out with Scottish people a lot lately, so yeah. I call them chips. So
There you go. Here's your answer.
Why don't admins release info about network bans? If we released all the information on network bans, yeah, it'd be pretty bad to see the evidence on some of these. Or like,
we also kind of respect the privacy of individuals, even if they're network banned, obviously. So we're not just going to be going out and blasting people saying like you're a liar. Everything you just said was a lie. Because that's kind of mean. So it's not something we want to do.
how frequently are community ideas added in the server? So that's definitely something we've been looking to improve on continuously as Emily kind of took over and kind of taking over from what Kat used to do. But Emily can confirm this, is every update we've been doing, I've been going directly to her and her team, as well as Dean going to GI, just making sure we have the community feedback as well while we're working on these updates just to get another perspective.
Oh, someone asked something about death tag maps. There's one released in the last update, wasn't there? Last update. I know there's a death tag released map. Yeah, there's the answer. There's the next death tag map. You're welcome.
Why not let other removed games get a chance in the polls instead of adding the ones that have already been in the cow before?
I'll take this one. That's totally my fault. Kind of an idiot and made a mistake, but don't worry. I will be checking up on that for every poll. But yeah. Don't worry. They'll be smooth sailing from here on out.
How do you stay motivated over the course of what you've been doing on the server? Lots of Red Bull.
Do you want to start off?
Me or you? You can do it.
You. Oh, okay.
Me?
How do I stay motivated? Okay, so how I stay motivated is basically for me is like I always want to make sure I'm challenging myself, whether I'm doing. So I'm not. Whenever I'm approaching a new project or stuff like that or a new idea, I don't go in with the fear of failing because I'm just here to kind of just do new stuff, use it as a learning experience, and then just readapt. I think the worst thing is falling into like kind of like a superiority trap where you basically think you have a perfect system and you just keep doing it, but you just basically get bored of what you're doing. So ever since I did ModCord, I would always do new projects and stuff like that. When I took head of staff, that was a new role I could do. Then I started to do work in marketing, which was another new avenue. And then now I'm doing production as well. So basically, I make sure I'm not bored.
Dean, how do you stay motivated?
Mixing it up. That's why I left staff management. As well as there's definitely two people that stand out at Mineplex who keep me motivated, and that's Nathan and Mopple. I can always talk to them whenever I feel down about something or I have issues with something. So,
for me, the main thing that keeps me motivated is our players. That sounds like really like, cliche and like, oh my god, yes, our players. But really it is. Cause, I classify myself as like a player still, and I still really enjoy Mineplex and playing all the games, and like interacting with players just always makes my day. Also, what Dean kind of said, the people on my teams are also what keeps me motivated because I'm basically love working with all of them, and that includes all of Event Squad, event assistants, ideas, feedback, and also Game Insights now. Yeah, they're all awesome.
For me, motivation really comes down to the interactions on the forums. So a lot of this comes from the community as well. It is a cliche thing to do, but that is the big part of it. And then the second part is where I like to think of new things and make it happen in terms of automation and whatnot. So things like I did for RP and whatnot, the new stuff that I did for FNs, all the kinds of stuff. It is really interests me, so I like to do those things.
For me, because I work with one game and one team, it's just there's always something that I can think of that needs to get done, and I always want to be a part of the solution to that problem. And working with the same team, you know, I get to know some of the people on my team. They're all lovely people. And no, Nathan, before you go in there, I'm not just trying to get them to like me. But the people on my team and the fact that because I'm just working with the same game, I always have the opportunity of fixing the problems in it. That's what's kept me going with clans for so long.
I could wake up every morning and think about something new to improve in Mineplex. So that's what keeps me motivated.
My motivation is pretty similar to what other people said. I love working with the team and with my friends and trying to make the experience better for everyone. And there's always room to improve. Like, working under Nathan taught me, like, don't be afraid to try new things and don't be afraid if it fails because you can always improve. So definitely that.
For me, it's the challenges. I know it's weird, but I thrive on stress, so I'm always doing something, and if there's like a moment that I'm not doing anything, I don't know, slack off. So I'm always looking for something to do, whether it's Mineplex or outside Mineplex, so just work and challenges and projects.
Okay, I'll send you a few bugs after this Q&A.
Thank you.
Hey, can you fix the event schedule thing?
Nope.
No, just kidding. Not really, though. I really need that fixed.
Like, I'm only half joking.
Kidding, but definitely not kidding.
Yeah, I'll look into it soon.
Are you?
Ooh, wait, are you lagging?
Jarvis is freaking out.
I'm not freaking out.
Are you? What? Who was that? Someone's
Are
freaking
you?
out.
I thought it was you.
Is it me? Oh God, it's me!
It's always the one you least suspect.
Stripping and then put.
Wait,
Who
what?
is it?
Wait, what?
It's Husky.
What?
Blanket.
What?
How is Husky unmuted?
Plot twist.
I've been telling you guys that Discord keeps glitching and unmutes people, but no one listens, I guess.
Thanks, Discord.
It's better.
Right. There we go.
Is it better? Okay.
What do you personally like the most about the new website? I really like the design of it and the leaderboards especially. Like, the design just feels so much more fresh. Like, you guys all probably agree that engine just felt a little outdated, and this Zenforo one just feels like a lot cleaner. It's just vibrant. It kind of fits Mineplex's brand. That's what I personally like about it.
The new app system.
Oh, you didn't like engine apps?
No.
I like that.
I like everything about it.
Except for the event schedule, I guess.
I like that it works when I turn it on, unlike most of the times I tried to load something in engine and my browser would crash.
Or even your phone, right? Like, I can actually go on.
I didn't even try on my phone. I didn't even, like, it said when the new app came out, I was like, yeah, that's a no for me, dog. And it was just like, nope. So I'm happy we have mobile support and everything.
And keep in mind, mobile support's not even done yet.
I like that the Bedrock community can actually link their accounts and post on the forum.
Any more to add? Okay.
I also like that we can change stuff. It's more flexible. We can add features, remove features. The old website didn't have that at all.
I think we'll probably do the Q&A for maybe 20 more minutes. So if you have any last minute questions, keep sending them in. We'll go through these a little bit faster. Let's see.
Are you ever going to give up on the Minecraft Java Edition server? Nathan, are we ever going to give up on the Minecraft Java Edition server?
Absolutely not.
Never gonna give you up.
Let's see. Wait, what question are you on? Oh, you're at 21.
Question are you on?
I was looking.
Question are you on?
Oh, a lot of questions for Emily.
Wow, I feel so special. Should I just answer them, even though I kind of did earlier?
If it's repeat, then we'll skip it.
Yeah.
Hey Jarvis, do you want to answer this one? The one I asked before?
2152.
The 2152.
Sure. The question is, why are you always the one that seems to network ban people? I actually talked about this earlier in the pre-admin Q&A chat. I'm just happen to be the right guy at the right place at the right time to issue those bans. So, yeah, me.
And yeah, just to clarify, Jarvis doesn't choose to do the network bans. We choose as like a team, so don't blame Jarvis if you get network banned.
He is literally just the messenger.
And this role has been slowly transitioning to Toki in the past few weeks.
Woo!
Dean, will there be any upcoming updates to Gwen?
Oh god, I was hoping you wouldn't ask that. Stuff is happening with Gwen. Period.
All right, awesome. Thank you.
We didn't have an April Fool's event this year for the first time. Will there be one next year? Well, you could argue because we didn't have anything, you were fooled. So
get pranked.
Yeah, so I don't know. I personally thought it was a pretty good April Fool's, but I don't know. I think we'll definitely actually. I have a few ideas for April Fool's, but we shall see. We shall see.
What about 2169, Nathan?
I could answer it. It's just not a very satisfactory answer.
Do it anyway, because I keep asking the question.
All right. Merchandise for Mineplex has somewhat traditionally always been on the back burner. Do you have any plans for merchandise, revamped merchandise? So on the Mindfair side, T3 can probably say why we don't sell anymore. But on the website side, the reason we don't sell anymore is because they would always make you order a bunch and then you kind of just are sitting with this inventory instead of you order it and then you get it. You know what I mean? So if we found a good way to set it up and the demand was there, we'd definitely look into it. It just wasn't really worth it in the past. I personally thought it was cool. I bought a few shirts myself, but I know a lot of people would buy it. But again, it depends on demand. If everyone wants it, we could do it. But for the time being,
maybe do like a pre-order kind of a thing.
Yeah, we'd have to look at a different provider and stuff like that.
They would be more expensive than what you would probably pay for them.
Yeah.
Because they would have to be printed on demand. For Mindfair, they cost more money to ship than what we were making off of selling them in Mindfair. So we stopped bringing them to Mindfair. Emily, what is your obsession with lollipops?
Alright, it's time to come clean, guys. If I'm being honest, I don't really like lollipops. Like, other candies are just so much better. However, I would consider myself having the soul of a lollipop. So that's the obsession with lollipops.
All right, fair. Nathan, would you ever allow a staff member to be a senior mod on 2 different teams on either the same or different platforms?
I'm sorry, no.
All right,
Sorry to break the hearts of all the staff team. It's just once you create one exception for it, it's just a domino effect. And
I mean, we kind of have an exception for it right
Yeah,
okay,
now.
that's a
say, we did
grandfather.
that.
That's grandfather. That doesn't count to me. The reason for it is I think no matter how active someone can be on a team, it's just, and you try to give your 100%, you're not going to be able to give 100% to 2 teams that 2 individuals can. We've seen it in the past where people just struggle with it. And I think there's a lot more opportunities for a lot of moderators that can just give their full 100% rather than a senior mod taking 2 roles. So, no. As long as I live, I will not allow that to happen.
Ooh, Dead World.
You killed it.
Now someone's going to try to kill me.
When creative housing is released out of beta on Bedrock, will there be more options to customize / utilize the housing features, such as on MPS, you can broadcast a message? And would it be possible to make some sort of advanced customized rank system for housing, as the perms set by default aren't that great? Well, housing's in beta, and we already have plans to massively change it. So yes, as well, we already have plans and ideas and things in motion to add a massive amount of customization that you simply can't get on Java. So we're hoping to do something awesome with it.
Hey Blue Beetle, remember when I said if you didn't give me 1 million trick-or-treat chests by Halloween, that Herobrine would show up? Well, time's ticking. Halloween is in 3 days. This was from Divine. Okay, expected by like maybe 10 minutes after this Q&A. I take the threat very seriously, so you should be covered.
Oh, what is this for Bedrock? Can you please reduce the lag on Bedrock Edition for us European players? It's the biggest problem for us.
Don't you worry. Don't you worry.
Looking into a solution for it.
Yeah, that's being more than looked into, yeah. If you were a mod right now, what sub-teams would you want to join? I would join RP just because when I was a trainee, I got rejected for it. So I'd want to join that and be like, I made it, guys. I made it. Yeah, yeah. Fools, joke's on you, whoever rejected me. And now I'm the head of staff. If anyone else.
I just can't be bothered, man. I just can't be bothered. Like, I don't wanna.
But QAT apps are open, by the way, for the community as well as moderators.
Good.
Both sides. So, Dean, would you want to join if you're a mod?
Like I said, I can't be bothered.
But again, QAT apps are open for the community, so it is a great experience. So make sure you apply.
I would say I would join, and once again, this might shock you, Clans Management Assistant.
Yeah, I think I'll join Clans Management Assistants as well. Sounds fun.
I picked Clans Management Assistants as well.
I'd maybe join RA and stay for longer than 3 days this time.
I'll be a trainee or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a new sub-team. T3, you seem to be a pro at this. Can you roast another admin that is present?
No.
Oh, thank goodness. I thought I was about to have my career
I was
end.
thinking, I was like, Nate, he wears plaid shirts, big nose.
Oh, no! man.
This one was asked specifically to me for some reason. Are you happy with the Bedrock server's current state and where it's going? 100%.
You should answer the one below that too.
Please. What's a happer? I don't know what's happening with you.
Oh, ha ha
Ha.
ha.
This one's for me. Hey, do you think about translating the website? Maybe. But probably after beta.
Will you ever add parkour to the lobby? I assume this is for Bedrock. No.
Oh. Where did you get the name Blue Beetle HD from, and why? So Blue Beetle HD. I wanted a name that had a like alliteration with it, and then I like the comic book Blue Beetle, so I like that. And why are you Eeyore? Because Eeyore is such a cute character from Winnie the Pooh. He's my favorite, so yeah, he's Eeyore with a bow tie though.
But isn't Eeyore like really sad?
Yep.
Yeah, he's really depressed.
So you're like the opposite of that. So I don't get it.
He's just cute, okay? Don't judge my
Okay,
decisions.
okay.
Yeah, that's why he has the bow tie. He's
Yeah.
happy now.
You know how when you were a kid and you saw Eeyore and you couldn't relate at all, but now you're older and you can?
Yeah.
Mood.
It's the same with Squidward.
How much work went into pushing the new website?
No idea.
Blood, sweat, and tears.
Not
I-
much, really.
Dude, the
weekend.
last month, I honestly had like almost a heart attack every week, just being like, "Yo, this might actually not happen," and then I'm like, "Oh."
Nathan was messaging me once every couple of days, being like, "Oh my god, I'm so stressed about this."
SSM kit. My favorite SSM kit is Skeleton. Definitely.
When I very briefly played SSM, I played Skeleton.
How do you think Mineplex can rebound? Not necessarily back to 40k, but how can we gain the players back? So I think the motto we're just going is just committing to our player base. We're not here to look to kind of cheat you guys to make a new game that's just going to blow it up. We're here to just commit to you guys what you guys want, making game updates, but making great content as well. Just making it sure we naturally earn back the trust from a lot of players and make sure you guys are still always enjoying what we're doing. So I think that's personally how I view things. T3, if you have anything to add.
I said at the beginning of this, but we're going to start working on our retention. We still see a lot of new players joining our Java server. They just don't stay very long. So working on that's important. As well, there are a handful of stuff Mojang can fix on their side that'll help all servers out. Like other servers have a lot higher percentage of people who are 1.8 only. And there's a reason for that. So we're just kind of patiently waiting until they realize what to do with that. I've been told they're making changes that'll help servers out. But I haven't
They wanted to
seen
redo
anything.
combat again, but
Yeah.
they told us that it's going to take years, or they told everyone that it's going to take years.
So we'll see. But in the meantime, the only thing we could do is, I guess, cater to our 1.8 players. and just keep trying to improve our relations with our current players that have stuck around with us for so long, and new players that are still coming onto the server and expecting something interesting. Are the owners still active? Yes. They're still active. Ryan keeps messaging me constantly. And Caleb also keeps messaging me constantly.
Basically.
And John keeps making fun of my design decisions. So, yes, they're still active.
Can we get Draw My Thing removed, please? Because Snowy likes it and Snowy is bad. I think I need to change my mentor as well.
How about a Draw My Thing update instead?
Ooh.
Oh.
We actually have proof of Snowy saying she doesn't like Draw My Thing anymore. So
Ouch.
yeah.
Exposed.
I also beat
No, you
Snow
wanna
at Draw My
explain?
Thing once.
Even when she was using her macros? No, I'm just kidding.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh. The real exposed.
Oh, that's kind of a good question. I like that.
Which one?
The one T3 is looking at too.
230. Do you want me to ask it?
Yeah, and then I'll get Emily to kind of.
Emily can answer.
Yeah.
As a community member, it's been a struggle through the years to find a good balance between saying what needs to be said and providing valuable, constructive feedback, and many times they intertwine. I was wondering how you think the community can improve in giving feedback and generally in communication.
You want me to answer this? All right.
Yeah.
I think it's obviously better if you are honest and don't really beat around the bush with it. However, it would be amazing if everyone was respectful about the way that they share their constructive feedback and all that. Because a lot of the times, players can be kind of, I don't know, demanding or kind of rude about it, and that isn't going to help anything. But yeah, I think just doing it in a nice way and being honest is probably the best way to give us feedback. Because at the end of the day, we're all human beings. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Do you guys miss Samito D and the other ex-admins?
Yeah.
I went up and I saw Relly, because he works for Cyclone now in his marketplace adventures. All of the marketplace partners had a meetup at Seattle a while ago, and I went up to him and gave him a big old hug.
I
His
still have
girlfriend
a,
did message me.
I still have a
Not do that.
chat streak with Gier for like 300 something, I think. So, gotta keep that up.
He broke my chat.
Oof. So yeah, we don't cut you off once you leave.
You make friends with Mineplex, and it doesn't matter if you're here or not. Stay friends.
Dude, Jeer's at like a rave every single night. Like his Snapchat story.
He has really good food too, like always.
Why do you have an anime profile picture? Why don't you?
Finish the question. You gotta read the whole thing.
Look, I just took a shower.
Okay, I'm kind of interested in this. Can any of you speak any other languages fluently?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Does gibberish count?
Wait, Jarvis, can you
What?
speak another language fluently?
No?
No?
Oh, sucks for you.
Oh, shake my Yeah, I can speak Cantonese fluently, so.
I can speak Arabic fluently.
Do, 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 do.
Will the Mineplex Games channel be getting a revamp at any point, Nathan?
Yes, actually, we have plans for new videos, but it's probably going to be more trailer based rather than having content creators. I'm open to having content creators come back and do for special games and stuff, but I think our focus for the next little while is going to be maybe showing off some marketplace stuff, some bigger games, events, and stuff like that. But yeah, that's the hope for that.
Will MOBA ever be brought back, besides Classic Cowl, as in redone or revamped? No. We created MOBA. We were basically told to ignore how Minecraft worked as like a metrical type of sense, like what type of players there were. And the entire design team basically went in and tried to make what they thought was the funnest game they possibly could. So we had a blast. An absolute blast making it and playing it. But when it was released, it just really didn't work for the Minecraft and Mineplex player base. So I don't see us doing something like that in the future.
I'm going to steal a part of this question. That is, do you guys take Clan's ideas into consideration? And I just wanted to throw out there, wow, not where I was going with that. That a lot of the things, most of the things I have on my wish list, I could point directly to someone from the community or a group in the community that would have not, I mean, either 100% they created the idea or they have given really helpful feedback for that idea. So definitely yes.
Cool. And we're gonna do 5 more minutes of this Q&A.
But we get more fancy pets on Bedrock, like the Holy Corgi. Maybe. Will you bring back Battle Royale? No. It's not doing very well on other servers. So there's our metrical data. And it did okay. It was more like an event. We may do it as an event again, but not as a standalone game. It doesn't really work as a standalone game.
Do you plan to retire as an admin in the future? No, I plan to retire as the head of staff.
Is there any plans to update communities? There's currently a communities update in the work. But it takes a lot of time to develop. So I don't actually know when it's going to be released. Nate, have you thought about putting more dedicated WAM into the clan servers?
Talk to Alex.
Dean, what's it like being stuck over in Europe and never getting to meet any of the other admins?
Considering the US is an absolute mess right now, I'm pretty content right here.
Ooh.
Dang.
Ooh.
Feels bad.
I've like benefits and healthcare and stuff like that.
Are you guys still looking for more trainees?
Yes. What's the link?
Of course.
But what is the link?
But what is the link?
Apply.mineplex.com. Let's see.
Are you guys going to work on any other games, or are you going to keep working on the current ones? Yes to both. Would Mineplex ever be open to partnering with a client-side anti-cheat? No, because most of our players do not like having mods installed, and if you thought your games didn't have players now, wait until someone is forced to install a client. Are there any plans to have more random surprise events like Alien Invasion? If I told you that, then they wouldn't be random.
Or surprises.
Can we update Bob Ross? Well, I don't think he's alive, so...
That was harsh.
Oof.
Poor taste, Jim. Poor taste.
You should take 2301, Nathan.
What's 2301?
Is there any questions in chat? Because we're kind of at the end of the question thingy.
Oh. It was like someone asking about the YT rank and the requirement. Yeah, we're changing it up a bit.
I don't think anyone here can answer the question on BCL. BLC.
Oh.
Long acronym. Well, Mineplex add new ranks. I haven't been told anything.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I was told about a year ago after Eterno was released that that was our last rank.
Yeah.
But that could always be changed, but I haven't heard any plans on it changing.
Well, what do I think of Divine's newest video? Oh, I watched it.
It was literally posted in our main Slack.
Yeah. I was tempted to send it to Strut as I saw his name on it.
I can't scroll back. About how much time a day do you spend doing your admin duties? That's completely random. Some day I'll literally spend like 72 hours straight not sleeping, and some days I'll just like take a couple days off.
Same.
So this is not like, if you have stuff you need to be doing, this is probably not a good job for it.
Do admins get paid? Yeah.
Paid in gems. Come on.
Yeah.
Gem benefits.
Yeah.
Plans
Like,
for updating SSM? Not in the near future. Will one in the quiver be updated? No.
Sad face. Okay, one more minute before we end the Q&A.
Where is my Wizards update? In the trash with Wizards.
Yikes.
Oh, wow, man.
Will Castle Salt ever return? I hope not.
Which owner promotes admins to leaders?
All of them.
Yeah.
Together.
But you'll usually get the message from Strut.
And will be the Draw My Thing update. Hopefully when it's done. Are we allowed to reuse your Wizards graphics? You are not allowed to use any of our assets. So is there any plans for Bedrocks? Yes. But you ever add bridges to Bedrock? It's a little too long of a game, but we've talked about it before. So we may do like a quick version of it maybe. But it's very technical. We have to make sure we make a game that actually feels good on Bedrock, and it's kind of hard. Will Minecraft ever be a game? No, none of the nano games will be full games. Plans for SSM lobby, SSM kit levels, and SSM kit descriptions. As I said already, no, we have no plans for updating SSM in the near future.
Alright, cool. I think that does it. T3, I don't know how you want to do this giveaway thing.
Hold on. Let me just go. Doink.
Trainee Q&A? Like,
Doink.
answer questions here?
Don't call me.
Turn off chat real quick. All right, so we have a handful of things to give away today. We have 3 exclusive diamond sword names. Let me just make sure I correct one. Dean, you're not allowed to enter. What is it? It was Oblivion. That's right. It's 3 Oblivions. No, stop talking. I need to use the chat. As well, we have 2 $15 credits for Creeper Host because the Creeper Host people are so awesome. I decided to give us a few credits to give away.
Blue sheep.
Blue sheep. Do I have? No, I gave that away. I'm sorry. So ads, or Discord could just freak out. Or my internet could drop there. Okay, cool. I'm gonna post a creeper. And then you have to react to the Mineplex logo to be entered for that one. I'm going to pick 2 people from that.
We have multiple Mineplex logo nodes.
Oh no!
Yeah.
The new one, not the old one.
So the third one.
Oof.
Yeah, the third react.
The third one. So if you wish to enter the Creeper Host giveaway, make sure you react to the new Mineplex logo. If you would to enter the Diamond Sword giveaway, I don't know, what should we use? React to my face. There you go.
Yeah.
And I'll just add a bunch of other random emotes to confuse people. All right, how long should I wait? Nathan, do you want to pick people?
Okay. Third Mineplex. Actually, how do I even check it?
I don't know. Start scrolling and pick your eyes. Oh, there's a 2 dot. There's 3 dots on the right, and then click reactions.
Reactions. Okay.
Yeah.
The new one, right? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna close my eyes. Okay. It says Blue Beetle HD.
Oh wow!
Oh wow! Congrats!
Okay.
Crazy.
Okay, let me see. I'm closing my eyes. I'm scrolling. I'm scrolling. Okay. Kebab, and then 08.
How do you spell kebab? What?
CABOB.
And then what was another one?
Okay, another one for the same one.
Yeah.
The Mineplex logo. Ray, 4342. Okay, I'll look at the other one.
What? I spelled Ray.
I'll look at the diamond sword now.
Ray 43. It's not even a name on Discord. What? Just tag them in the chat. Do that.
Oh, Ray.
Oh, it's hashtag. I see what you're doing.
Okay, and then one. How many swords?
3
How many
swords.
3 swords.
You got 3 swords.
Alright, Creed for sword.
This is for Java Edition, by the way.
Do you want to give away like a corgi on Bedrock or?
Huh? Okay, we could give away a single corgi.
A what?
A single corgi.
Okay. Will you do that?
All right, one more, Nathan. All right.
Okay, you have to do a corgi one.
All right. This, before I post this, and before anyone reacts to this, please make sure you're aware that this is only for Bedrock. You need an Xbox Live account, and you need to have it already logged into the Mineplex Bedrock server. That's all I'm saying. I can't give it out to people, okay, if you don't have an account. Anyway, react to Sigil's face if you wish to enter the corgi giveaway. I don't know if you give it a minute. Everyone reacting to the corgi, little fancy corgi. And then Brian, will you please pick someone from the reactions if you can. I don't actually know if you can, or if you're in a state to.
Yeah, I can. Wait, what emote?
The
Sigil.
crazy sigils.
Okay, here we go. There we go.
All right. Congratulations to all of you that won the giveaway stuff. We definitely plan to do more type of interaction events like this in the future. And hopefully we could get you guys some cool stuff along the way. Hopefully we'll have the ability to actually like give away physical merchandise as well, but they cost me personally money to give them away. So we'll see what we can do there. Any other closing words, Nathan?
Yeah, just thank you for everyone who stuck around. I know it was thought it'd be, but I'm glad everyone was really interested about the questions being asked and stuff like that. But yeah, again, let us know if you do want it. You can let us know if you did enjoy it on the announcement thread we had about the Q&A. Let us know what we could have improved on, what you'd like to see next time, and if you just want it in general. But yeah, thanks for coming around.
All right, and those who won, I'm going to be DMing you now.
Farewell, everyone. Farewell.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for coming.
All right.